Hello everybody and welcome to episode 92, where I'm going to present some more Europa League action, and it's a domestic affair yet again, but Chelsea, who we've come to blows with several times now, will be our opponents at home. But just in case you haven't seen it yet, I am giving away a copy of Football Manager 2016 over a Steam key, and if you're not yet in the competition, please check out the video that I'll link to you in the description. But if you are entered and your name is or isn't on the list of entries, then please let me know as soon as you can. It'll be really great to see how I'm getting on with everybody's application. But anyway, let's keep with the topic in hand and discuss some of the goings on with the club. Now, if we look at the league table, it's still pretty positive. 6th place on 49 points is something to be proud of. But the likes of Newcastle and Liverpool really should be where I want to be, because we've lost a few points over the last few weeks and I felt we could have done without that. Like you can see, the likes of Manchester City and Sunderland are not too far away, but we should still get a top 7 regardless of results. And here is exactly what happened. When we last met, it was against Celtic, the 4-0 thrashing. Really positive result, and we gave them a worthy victory, and there's nothing I could do about it. But we didn't respond at all well. We had 5 days to rest as opposed to 3, and unfortunately we were beaten at home by the citizens, and I don't think we deserved a loss here at all. It should have been a draw, but Carlos was the solitary goal scorer, and Stephen Kinsella, you can see he's fit to play again despite an injury scare. And then most disappointingly, our FA Cup run is over. We are no longer the holders of the cup, and Everton outsmarted us in this occasion, but we did deserve something out of the game, and it took us 92 minutes to score, which is not good enough, and it leaves just 4 teams left in the tournament. Well, 5 technically, is Manchester United derby kick-off on the 1st of April. Very late for that sort of thing, but you will check out United's schedule. So the final 4 are Ipswich Town, Chelsea, Everton, and either Derby or Man United. So Chelsea, beaten at this stage last season, want to go one better and take the cup away from us again. You can see they've won it quite a lot in this save, so they have the calibre. But Manchester United have had to defer this game for a long time. You can see they got a replay actually out of Derby, so this game's been deferred a long time because of their Champions League commitments, and the Capital One Cup they made the final, didn't they? There it is. Yeah, they won the final, so they've been very busy with their time. Our team is generally okay. I believe I've pre-selected it. I have, so that's great. Just the main injury concerns are for Mark Davies. He's out for another 3 to 4 weeks, and Tom Bertram, the right winger, remains out for the rest of the season. You saw him 2 to 3 months, and that's a massive blow. We really could have done with keeping him fit, especially after I saw the Pinilios. We'll see how he's getting on in his new career. The 10 million euro signing, he's doing very well, but I don't know if he's playing consistently. Well, give or take, but yeah, he did very well against Cesena, for example. And then Ruben Loftus-Cheek at Leicester City as well. He's doing okay, but at least he's getting some team football. And Paul Grouchoff, imagine if he won the cup for a 2nd year running, that'd be quite something else. But let's just see how my signings are getting on while you want to remember. Goblin Azuka has been doing quite well. He hasn't started too many games, but he's on the right track. Very positive run of performances in his early career. He's hit 7.0 or better 3 times now. That's pretty good, and the Nigerian can only get better. And then Rob May, not doing so well. You'll have to blame performances against Man City and Leicester for that. He's not really settled into the club straight away, but we'll just have to deal with that. And we'll see how the rest of the Europa League games are going to be. We didn't check them out, but that'll be it. So Genoa, Club Bruges, Barcelona, Sampdoria, Go Ahead Eagles, Atletico, Victoria Pilsen, Boavista, Cologne versus Dynamo Kiev, AC Milan versus Bayern Munich. That's the tastiest tie in my opinion. But we also have Zenit and Shakhtar. But now it's time for Chesterfield and Chelsea yet again. a win here would be so important, but a loss could be painful to say the least. I'd love to win this tournament and progress into European football again, even if the league path is a lot more safe. But let's head straight into live com now. No more messing about. Now we're straight into the match screen now. I've set up my opposition tactics, and you can see Chelsea are the runaway favourites, but the odds in our betting slip are 7-4. That's not too bad, but when you look at Chelsea's team, your only hope of getting an easy win would be if they played a weakened side, but that's not the case. They've rested the likes of Ward-Prowse, Shabala and Hazard, but they've got the fabulous duo of Suarez and Unal. Then they've got 5 at the back with 2 wing backs in between Boyer there in centre midfield, so we'll have to try and take them apart with our 4-pronged attack, and Ronnie Pino will hopefully pull the strings. But otherwise, this is the best possible team I could name. Frank Reeves not in great form, so that's why I've put him on the bench, but otherwise we can only do our very best, and it shall be another capacity crowd at the Prague Stadium. I'm really looking forward to this, and I think revenge is on the cards. We will want to avoid conceding an away goal if possible for our return leg to London, but otherwise everybody is ready, and I'd love to win this tournament. And away we go for the kick-off. Celtic were pushover team for us, but Chelsea will absolutely want to win this. They know how to win European Cups, not only in recent years but also in the 1990s when they won the Cup Winners' Cup and stuff like that. But it's an already electric start as Enes Unal tests Linus Muller's mettle, and he was able to force a save. But again, Chelsea are on the attack. They've given it away to Henrik Gulden. Tomas Forza in the sacking midfield. Oh, he could have strolled in for the finish, but Courtois was in the right position. It's a good save in fairness to the Belgian, but Forza again looking to create some problems, but he actually went for the touchline assistant there. I don't know why he was taking such a snapshot at that one, but it's looking more positive for the Spireites here. David Shanahan, the former Blue, he feeds Stephenson and Ronnie Pino. Yarmesa and Tomas Forza over the bar. Now a bit more positivity, and we could go a long way here. A few goals to report. We'll look at them later. Stephen Kinsella trying to take on the defender. He's done very well. Mesa not quite able for it, but back to Pino. Couldn't cross, and counter-attack available for Chelsea. It's still on for them. Tomas Forza breaks. He has to go alone. Oh, and again, he is creating danger, but that just wasn't good enough in my opinion. We're going to make him a shadow striker now. I'm sure plenty of you have played FM16 at this stage, and you'll notice how different it feels. But I'm still happy to play FM15 throughout the winter. I'm not giving it up so soon. But just let me know what you'd like to hear about the beta, and I'll try and give you an honest answer from the point of view that I'm playing as Chicago Fire in the MLS. I'm going to give a touchline talk. I'm going to demand more. I think we can break these fellas down if we wanted to. Look at the domination. We have started strongly, and the yellow submarine of Chelsea will want to catch us on the break. But here's Yarmesa catching out a mistake there. He's cutting inside. He's got room to shoot, and Courtois again, a performance to be proud of so far. And Kinsella has a shot, but Boyer has cleared it. Well done to him. It should have been better from Kinsella though, and Scaglia is has been intercepted there. Can we do anything else here? Maybe a bit more fluidity. Stephenson and Shanahan find another teammate. Here's Gulden from Pino, and Chelsea again trying to break us down, but their narrow play is being countered easily. We'll have to keep this up. Good tackle, but again, look at the desire. Oh, unfortunately Gulden lost it, but Bemboletta has it straight back, and Scaglia wins it. It's a real clash of the titans here, tackling again. And we're going to try and risk some direct passing and be more expressive. So we're going to do that now. Get creative, guys. We can break these fellas down if we wanted to. Not getting enough shots on target. And the tackling war continues. We just can't get any piece of quality into our game. Keeping it nice and simple though, that's nothing to complain about. But Shanahan, a little isolated, finds Pignon here. Stephen Kinsella, 1-0. And the home fans are really pleased to see that. And he celebrated in front of the Chelsea support. A little uncool in my opinion. Oh no, what are you doing, keeper? Oh God almighty, what was that? An undeserved goal, courtesy of Luis Suarez. So a little bit of karma from Kinsella celebrating so diplomatically. And Mesa puts it over the bar for his first real chance. But that was a really bad goal to concede, and that's going to make life really difficult in the return game. I'm not happy. Why did you let that lead go? We didn't push too far forward. We just did our own thing, and you let me down. So you're going to have to score 2 goals in this half to alleviate my frustration. For all that effort, we only have a 1-1 draw to show for it. I'm not too happy. However, we'll just have to grin and bear it. And Chelsea can now work they can work in pairs to try and close us down. They have what they wanted, which is the away goal. And there's another example of Chelsea's discipline. Mesa headers it to Gulden. Bemboletta cuts inside with Pignon. Forza, Mesa, I think. No, he's onside. It's okay. Pignon, Gulden. Will we get something out of this attack? No. Scaglia rips the ball away, and now it's Kaderabek, Tahutu, Unal and Suarez. Oh, it's genius. He's 35 years old now and he's still capable of magic. He's 39 years old, what am I saying? He's still capable of taking apart a quality Premier League team. I do not get this, lads. 2 away goals in no time at all. We have to get back into this ASAP. Not good. Not at all. How has this happened? A 39-year-old has torn us apart. And then Unal could have buried us here, but he put it wide. Chelsea ascending now. Their strategy is paying off beautifully. And my anger grows. More excruciating as Mesa heads wide. So I'm going to swap these 2 guys around to maybe no, that didn't work. I'm going to swap them around, see if we can make a difference with how we deliver the ball into the box. We'll retain the ball again, float the crosses, and I think we'll run at defence and get rid of that. But in terms of making a substitution, my options are quite limited. Everybody is still okay apart from Forza. But Mesa needs to up his game, so I'll leave them for now, try and do something different. And now Hoogland is in hot water and he must be cautioned for something like that, and he has been. So I think we have to really demand more and make a change. I think we've lost our cool, and Chelsea could very well knock us out of European football and get revenge for that FA Cup disappointment on the penalties last year. They didn't give their 100% commitment to the old Tin Lizzy, I suppose, and now we're going to make some changes. Right, who can I bring on? Yeah, I think Forza has to go. On will be Ahmed, make him an advanced forward, and Callum Cook would like some European football as well, so we'll completely change the strategy, and we're going to play an attacking midfielder for the striker now. And my last change probably bring Godwin Azuka, but I'm going to save him till a little later. But if we don't get a draw out of this, I'm just going to be gutted, because we've been so good and yet we haven't got any results to, take home with us. And here we go. It's time for the final change. It's time to go for broke. If we have to concede a third away goal, at least, make us, at least make us feel better about ourselves, and go for an equaliser rather than sitting back and then conceding the third goal. So Godwin Azuka is my final change. Push to the hilt, guys. Come on. Demand more. Here we go. Please get a result. You deserve it. and it's not working so far. Higher tempo. Let's get rid of that. Like, I do like the FM16 overlay now. It's a little confusing. I'd like something like this just to show exactly what you're doing, but in terms of making your tactics, it's so much better on FM16. Come on, do something, please, for the love of God. I often get my wishes granted in these kind of games, but this is a chance. Oh, it's too close to Courtois. It's something good now, but Unal, he could just look into the solar system and he struck gold with that no pressure touch, and that's a mistake! Yeah! Mohamed Abdul Rahim Ahmed steals in for the equaliser, and we deserve that one. Enes Unal has gone down injured, leaving just Suarez to attack. They've made changes very late into the game. It's 94 minutes. We're well beyond the added time, but the injury did occur in the 91st minute. Last chance for Suarez on his hat-trick. No, it's gone. It's over. Thank you. Thank you, players. You've saved me. I'm relieved. We've gotten a 2-2 draw, and we have to win at Lampard Park to stand any chance. But if we play like that, I think we've got a respectable chance. But I'll just say, unlucky. We should have won, but it didn't go down too well, actually. I think there were some positive performances, but a lot of negatives as well. So Chelsea bottled it in the death, and we did deserve something. You can't argue. But Suarez, credit to him, I suppose. He was in tip-top form. He's 39 and he's still playing for one of the best teams in the world. That is some going. I very rarely see that in Football Manager. Like, let's just look at him. He's been at Chelsea for 3 years and he's scored more than... That's about 50 goals if my maths aren't mistaken. That's very impressive. Especially, he also set the standards really high at Barcelona. So that's some going. If we didn't have to deal with Suarez, we would be cruising. But then the other results are in. The team I beat last season, or nearly beat last season, Bayern Munich, have destroyed AC Milan. The underdogs, Victoria Pilsen, have lost. Go Ahead Eagles have been demolished, and so on and so forth. So we're going to recover for the derby game on Sunday, and then we're at it again at Lampard Park. The best English team will progress, but I don't want it to be Chelsea if possible. We have to win if we're to stand any chance, or maybe high score draw. But let's just see how we cope in the next episode. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. Bye. Oh, bye-bye. Sorry.